All right, so today I'm gonna share with you a data science tip. So one of the most important thing that you can do as a data scientist is understanding why your data science project exists. I would say that even above technical skills, being able to understand why you're doing the thing that you're doing and what is the objective behind your project is one of the most important skills. So it has three major benefits if you do understand the rationale behind your project. First, it gives you enough context to know when to modify it. At some point, you're going to become the expert in your data science project, since you're the one looking at the data, looking at the results, understanding why the results are the way they are. If you don't understand where your data project come from and what's the objective behind it, you're not going to be able to make meaningful changes. So you're going to maybe keep the same assumption as before, even if they're wrong, and you're just going to work for working. While if you understand it deeply, you'll be able to change and adapt and get to the intended result faster. That's very important because I've never ever seen a data science or research project that from the planning phase to the end went super smoothly. There's 100 different iterations that you need to do while you're in the project. The second major benefit is it helps you focus on what actually matters in the project. So one of your most scarce resources as a data scientist is time. You don't have an infinite amount of it, even more so if you're a PhD student. Being able to focus and understand where your project is important and where it's not, it allows you to brush over some steps that are maybe less critical and focus on those that you know will get you to the end result faster. So for instance, if your analysis doesn't need to run with the massive amount of data, don't spend too much time optimizing it in order to parallelize it and everything. If you know it's not going to be used in production, there's no use for that. But if you know that this will be the end result and you have to test it with customers, let's say, in order to get the feedback information for your stuff, if you do make some changes over there to make your code run faster, let's say, it will be easier to gather the information afterward or to give it to the team and that will be using this to productionize it. The last major benefit is that it allows you to actually cancel the project. It's a bit awkward to say, but like most data science projects should not even be started. I've been part of some data science project that the best thing to have done would have to actually said no right off the bat. Usually it's their initial state that was not good. So if you understand why the project is important or whatever, you might have more information and more knowledge about the feasibility of the study than the stakeholder, because they might not be technical. So if you understand that part deeply, you'll be able to guide them toward something else, or shape the project differently so that you actually don't need to do all of this extra work for nothing. Data science is fun, but data science that is impactful is even more fun. So in conclusion, it's very simple. Take to your stakeholder, take notes, understand what is happening, and honestly, might be a bit too controversial, but don't touch the keyboard until you get it, until you get deeply why you're doing this project.